Duck and Dukes. "But I keep telling you," said Duck, "they are no Dukes. They were fine and stately, but they've all been scrapped." Peter Sam goggled in horror. "This is dreadful," he wailed. "The Fin Controller said, the owner said, the Duke said he was coming to our centenary to open our extension around the lake, and now he's scrapped, and Skarloey and Renee's birthday will be spoiled. Oh dear, oh dear." He bustled away with his empty coaches to tell his bad news. "I think," said Skarloey, "that Duck was pulling your wheels." "No, Skarloey, he was quite serious." "He always jokes like that," chuckled Skarloey. But no one agreed, and they argued so loudly that the Thing Controller came to stop their noise. They told him about Duck, but he paid no attention. "I have no time for his nonsense now," he snapped. "There's a change in tomorrow's work. Skarloey, you will meet the Duke at 11 instead of 10:30, and he hurried away. "If there is a Duke," said Duncan, but they were too tired to argue any more. They spent a gloomy night, but cheered up next morning when the cleaners came to greet the birthday engines with an all-metal band. Drivers and firemen joined in, and even the Fin Controller band a metal plate as loud as anyone. The engines punctuated the music with their whistles. The owner laughed and held his ears. Presently he looked at his watch. "That's enough," he ordered. So Rusty, Sir Handel and Duncan went at once to find their coaches. Visitors crowded the big station. They wanted to go to places along the line to watch the celebrations. Peter, Sam and Reneeus had carefully practiced their parts. Passengers in Agnes, Ruth, Lucy, Jemima and Beatrice all wore clothes of 1865. Reneeus had to pull them behind Peter Sam's television train, not too close and not too far away, so that the cameraman could take their pictures. Visitors waved as they went by, and at last they reached a special sighting near the extension, where they settled down to wait. "Listen," said Peter Sam at last. "Here's Skarloey. They're cheering him." "Good," answered Reneeus. "Perhaps that will make him for his disappointment over the Duke." Skarloey wasn't disappointed at all. "I brought the Duke! I brought the Duke! I brought the Duke! I brought the Duke!" he puffed, and triumphantly came to a stand between the two engines. An distinguished-looking man stepped out, climbed into Peter Sam's footplate, and drew him to the new line around the lake and back again. Then, standing on Skarloey's front buffer beam, he said, "Ladies, gentlemen, and engines, I have pleasure to declaring your lovely lakeside loop line now open." Peter Sam could bear it no longer. "Excuse me, Sir Duke," he burst out. "Are you real?" There was shocked silence. The Duke smiled. "Skarloey said you've been listening to Duck," he answered. "Duck thinks Dukes were Great Western engines, but Dukes are real people. I'm happy to assure you, Peter Sam, that I am a real-life Duke." "I'll give Duck Dukes," muttered Peter Sam, but he was sternly hushed. The Duke turned to the owner. "I congratulate you, sir, on your remarkable railway. It must be a record indeed to have two locomotives in regular service, both 100 years old. Long life, then, and good running to Skarloey and Reneeus, your famous old engines." The clapping and cheering died away. "Speech!" shouted someone, and the crowd was taken up. "Go on, Reneeus," whispered the owner. So rather nervously, the old engine began. "Thank you, Your Grace, and everyone, for your kind wishes. You've given us both a lovely 100th birthday. But, Your Grace, Skarloey and I aren't the only record engines. We've got twin brothers. Tallyclin and Golgoth were built at the same time as us. They are 102, and they're still at work. Their railways are towing in Wales. Please go and see them, Your Grace and everyone. I wish them many happy returns from Skarloey and Rheneas, their little old twins.